Welcome to Cam Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Each weekday at 10 a.m., staff or volunteers from the CAM will highlight an artwork from the museum, so check this page every weekday at 10 a.m. for more. My name is Andrew. I'm the Associate Director of Docent Learning at the Art Museum, and today I want to show you an artwork that I found by accident, but I ended up learning something really profound from. This is an untitled print by the Norwegian artist Anna Eva Bergman. She used a printmaking process called Intaglio, which is made up of incisions in metal plates that collect ink and are then pressed into a sheet of paper. I don't know exactly when this was made, but judging by the fact that it was given as a gift to the museum by Robert J. Fanning in 1963, I'm assuming that Bergman made this print no later than the early 1960s. This is a horizontal print with two thatches of black lines that each start from the top corners, swoop down, and overlap in the middle. These lines take up most of the composition, with some intersecting and others extending to the bottom edge of the print. The background is a sepia tone color, almost golden brown, that is framed by white margins that are equal width on the left and right sides, but there's a shorter margin at the top and a longer one at the bottom. It's not clear to me if this is depicting a specific object, but it looks like some of her abstracted paintings of boats, which she steeped in Scandinavian myths that feature boats as omens. I tried to describe it for those of you who can't see it, but I also did that to point out something that I think is really important to acknowledge here. There's so much that we don't know about this. I've already mentioned that I don't know when this was made and whether or not it's meant to be an image of a specific object. There isn't even a title to give us any clues. I'm not even sure how big or small this is because I've never seen it in person. And on top of all that, artists have commonly used printmaking as a way to play and explore with different media without necessarily working towards a fully formed conclusion like we expect with a painting or a sculpture. So maybe this was her way of preparing for a painting, or maybe she was just experimenting with lines. I do the same thing in my notebooks, drawing lines in different colors and patterns just for fun or to let my mind drift off for a while. Sometimes we're used to this idea that an artwork gives us answers and doesn't ask questions. The older the artwork is, the more that we supposedly know and understand about it. But that's not always the case. Whether Bergman intended it or not, in this case, this print strikes me as a reminder that we grapple with uncertainty all the time. This is probably an understatement, but we're collectively living with a lot of uncertainty right now, and that can feel unsettling. For some of you, an artwork like this might make it harder to accept the unknown, and that's perfectly fine. But artworks like this one can also give us the space to reflect on uncertainty without demanding an immediate reaction. We can sit with it, acknowledge what we don't know, and ask ourselves what it could mean to us and how we view the world around us. So if that's compelling to you today, sit with this artwork for a while. It's fine if you have more questions and answers after watching this video. Sometimes that's what art needs to do for us.